Would you recommend this neighborhood for somebody who was going to be an expat out here?
This block is known for its electronics.
It's fountainy. It's a lot more fountainy than the neighborhood with the kids smoking the cigarette.
Oh yeah, well, this is like a newer street, this one. So this is a newer street, this one right here. It's a one-way street. This goes to the center. Like I said, it takes you right to the ring. This runs to Doris. So it's Ruga Doresi because it's Doris. It goes straight there.
So
the sun sets right there.
Would you recommend this neighborhood for somebody who was going to be an expat out here?
I would recommend every area. There's no bad area. The only bad areas I would say, and they're not bad, is this is too far and you might be a little excluded. And that is living on the outskirts, going down Cavallo all the way to the end. It's very local. It's extremely local. So you won't see foreigners. You know, you won't see tourists, you won't see
Get
foreigners.
this guy on a microphone, Jesus.
But you won't, and also it's too far for people to commute to. If you're not a local,
it's far, right?
You'll just sit there and be like, I gotta ride this bus.
Right.
And a lot of times too, out that way, you might have to walk 20 minutes to the bus stop.
Okay, because I'm looking at this and I like this. I mean, I like where I live too.
But you can live the only place I did say, it's a little too old for a lot of people, but it's cheaper.
Okay.
It's way past the new bazaar. So where you were in your video last night, you guys went straight, right?
Right.
Went to the other side. If you would have hooked a right and followed that around, you'll notice it gets mad old. That goes behind the bazaar.
Okay.
So here's the other problem. A lot of the Airbnbs over there will list their rentals over the new bazaar. They're nowhere near the new bazaar.
Right.
If you don't live in the new bazaar within like 2 minutes walking.
Yeah, you're not in the new bazaar.
Right, but they're gonna try to charge you.
They're gonna try to get that premium.
Right. So the new bazaar is gonna cost you about $800 to $900 a month for an apartment. Whereas they'll try to get you a little extra, but you'll be walking 15 extra minutes.
Right.
And they do people a lot that way. That's the one iffy thing about the Airbnbs here, is that since they don't have addresses, like they really don't follow this whole address thing, they use locations. So that's a kind of a tricky.
Right,
so
it makes sense.
If you're a foreigner, you've never been here, you're going, oh, I heard about the new bazaar, you know? So when I got my apartment here, I was like, okay, where's the city center? Oh, there's the city center. And I was like, when I showed up, I was like, holy fuck. I actually live like in the city center. Because I was trying to figure out on the map, like, where am I walking?
Yeah.
You know, and then I realized, oh wow, I actually live in the new bazaar. This is crazy.
For the first 2 weeks, we didn't even go to the square.
Really?
We're mostly in our neighborhood. Like, we started networking. We like found a few restaurants that we like to go to, and we started just talking to locals and just seeing who could do what, who knew who for like, you know, visas, who knew who for apartments. And now those guys are like my boys, and like, I know, I see them a few times a week, and we're working on projects together here to promote Albania, bring more people here. So it's just amazing how you can really do something here if you want to. Like, I like about this country a lot is that you can't just be a dead weight sex tourist here. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't really exist here.
You know, because you're not going to be able to float on just ESL here.
Well, you're not going to get the girls here.
No. Well, you can get a job teaching English here for very little money, but you're not getting the girls. You might get some because you're like, if you're from America.
I think you need money.
But
I ain't working.
Yeah,
you need money.
You really, they gotta have money?
Well, what's a girl gonna? Why is she gonna bother? You know, if you can't show her a better life, you know, and you're a weirdo. Like, listen, I got some people in the last like few weeks, they moved in somewhere around me. Like, I see them, and I'm like, this guy definitely came from Southeast Asia.
Yeah, but
I'm looking at him.
Money's relative.
But I'm looking at this guy, and he just bought a bike, and the other day he's rolling around with a neon light around his neck because he's riding around at night, and he's all masked up and everything. And I'm like, I gotta watch this guy around kids. But I got that feeling from him.
Money's relative, man. It's not that expensive here, really. It's like
no. But you're not getting the girl.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it the way you would in Vietnam. But I think you could easily get a girl out here. I think it doesn't seem that hard. I mean, like, I think the hardest thing would be like to get a girl that you want to have an actual relationship with. But I think the same in a lot of countries, man. Like, I think if you go to Vietnam, I know guys who are married local girls, they have real relationships, they've been together 20 years, but then you got this other shit.
Yeah.
And I guess the thing that's nice here is like, it's not so easy, it's too small for that.
Yeah, it is too small for that.
It's too small for that. Everybody knows everybody. Nobody wants to dishonor the family.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a different buzz. Like, it's still a European capital. There's still nightclubs. There's still people chilling. Like, there's all kinds of shit you can find here.
There's not that many. It's the club scene's very small here. There's no dancing. They took away the dancing.
But it's not Saudi Arabia, you know? Like,
no, but they took away the dancing.
But that's because of the COVID, no?
No.
No?
They really don't dance really much anymore.
They took it away, so who took it away? Who took away dancing?
It's more of just a thing. They closed a lot of the clubs here way before COVID.
The people took away dancing, or the government took away dancing?
It's more of a governmental thing. The dancing didn't really exist that much beforehand either.
Okay, so what was the problem with dancing? It's like too many, like too close touching and whatnot?
I just think it's more of a cultural thing. They do more of a folk dancing. They're into that. Like, they're really into that.
Are like 20-year-old kids?
If you go to a club, they're dancing by their table. You know what I mean? They're not dancing.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Club in America, you walk in, you can start grinding some chick during reggae music.
Right, okay.
That ain't happening here. That's what's not happening. You don't have that freedom.
You just can't be grinding on chicks? Okay, what are we in now?
We're just on Ruga Doresi.
Okay.
You have Don Bosco. You back this way?
I heard Don Bosco's a nice place to live too, actually.
Yeah, I would say pretty much everywhere in here is very livable. It's just a matter of your budget, what you want, what you want to live by.
Right.
Like, what do you want to live by? That's the thing. Do you want to live by the center? Do you want to live by the lake? Do you want to live by the parkway? So you can get, if you're going to travel a lot and you need to get in and out of places.
Okay.
Because the traffic on a certain afternoon can be terrible. The traffic around the square.
Oh yeah, the traffic
it's all one way, and it can be really stupid.
Traffic doesn't move here sometimes. It's crazy.
And if you live on a block that's very narrow with all the double parking, you just sit there and like, what's going on? And trying to get the bus down the road, and you're sitting there questioning yourself, like, what is happening here? There's always one person.
I like Rugadores so far, man. This is a nice place.
So so this is mostly a lot of electronics.
Okay.
So computers, cell phones, all these places, look. So this block is known for its electronics.
Right.
Where, Kavaya is known for all its restaurants, its Tumi places, stuff like that, some cafes. This is more all your electronics. So camera shops, everything like that, a lot of cell phone places. And then this takes you right to the square.
Yeah, I mean, how can you beat that, man? You got the city center, but each neighborhood's got its own unique little vibe. I like this older architecture, this kind of, would that be communist period, I would say?
I would say it's definitely from communist times.
I would think so, but I like it, man. It reminds me of Vietnam a little bit. It's different, but like it's still the same kind of, utilitarian design.
Yeah.
And then look, you got some older joint here. This is really beautiful. I guess they're gonna remodel it. I hope they're not gonna tear it down.
Well, this one's vacant, and you can see through this thing over here, but it's all just jacked up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I would love them to keep the frame. Look at that molding, it's beautiful. That's the thing, man. You have any kind of lifestyle you want. If you're not too much of a pussy, you go and get it.
They boarded this up. It used to be wide open.
Word, yeah, but it makes for good footage. I like it, man. You can really get a good little ivy view going on. Just in case you need some ivy. Occasionally I need some ivy in my life,
Now, if you go back these side streets here, they do wrap around to the block you were on the other day.
Right.
So it goes through, and there's a lot of side streets, a lot of good little restaurants back there. That's the other thing, like, if you search around for some restaurants, they won't be very crowded, but the food is good.
Yeah, they don't all come up.
And cheap too, like this. Like for people that like beer, there actually is a place back this way called, it's called King Pills, not Tumi King Pills, it's King Pills. And they actually have their own red ale beer, and it's only 60 cents. So it's one of those places where you go in there, get something to eat, it's not expensive, and 3 or 4 people can go eat a meal, and it's like dirt cheap.
What about whiskey enemas?
Whiskey enemas?
Where can I
go to a whiskey bar for that.
Where can I stick a bottle of Jack Daniels in my ass?
Well, you can get those at any store.
Any store? Okay. That's good.
Store.
It's good to know. Got to make sure. This is important questions all expats have to ask themselves. So, again, guys, we were on this topic before. I like it here because you really can't be too much of a scumbag and be out here for too long. It's way too small. There's no industry that allows you to parasite off of. You have to either be a little bit innovative, or you have to have something, a little bit of a nest egg, or at least a fucking business plan, But look what you get. You get a European lifestyle for like the price of Saigon. I mean, it's gonna cost you, like, some things are more, some things are less, but
mostly less.
Yeah, mostly less. I mean, I'm eating good food, I'm brushing my motherfucking teeth, I mean, what else do you need? I mean, you know, nice people, nice weather. I mean, how cosmopolitan is this town, guys? You know, people can talk all the shit they want, but Tirana is the spot, man. It's a lifestyle, you know, and it's nice because it's a lifestyle that not any chump can access. You know, it's crazy, man. I go through my old videos from when I was in Vietnam, and man, I look at the difference in how I'm living out here versus how I was living out there, and I was doing well. I had a nice high rise, I was comfortable, but man, this shit takes years off your fucking life. I just feel healthier here, bro.
Now, so we're on Ruga Doresi. Now the square's right there, but if you cross through this street, that takes you to Ruga Kavaja.
Okay.
So this is a cut through, and it's you guys never been down this road, right?
No.
So we're gonna go there because I'm gonna show you some awesome street art.
All right, let's do it.
This is my boy Alban's camera shop. So if anybody needs camera stuff, he's one of the only few camera places that sells secondhand and trade stuff.
Right.
Trade in. So you can actually upgrade and do stuff like that. Where you're looking for lenses, if you're into the mirrorless or DSLR.
Okay.
He's one of the only people that does that. He also does like printing on items, the promotional stuff. One of the only few people that actually does that here.
Word. I'm loving it. Okay. So
now, we're gonna go this way.
Okay.
And this thing is Ruga Kavaja, but there's actually some very interesting street art here.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it and film some of that because that makes for nice content. So let's see what's up in this alleyways, youngsters. You know, once again, I'm rolling with Cris4tay and Dr. Laway. We are, you know, sticking whiskey bottles up our asses and fucking walking the streets of Tirana.
You know, if you did that here,
they kill you.
No, you're gonna end up on the social media news.
Shit, it's one way to get famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, people will see that. There was a girl here early in the spring.
Whiskey bottle?
No, down Ruga Doresi during the day. She was wearing like a mini skirt and she was hiking it up in the glass windows, twerking.
Oh.
And then people watching, I'm watching, like, what's going on here? And then she was on the bus doing it, and then somebody filmed it and they put it on there's a thing here, like a funny news network here they do.
Right.
They do like funny news, like had this happen or whatever, and she was on there twerking on the bus.
So she's gonna go down as the twerking on the bus.
I never saw her again. We never saw her ever again. So she's either got locked away somewhere or who knows.
Man, you can't be locking bitches up for twerking.
She was loving it.
That's unacceptable.
I mean, I felt bad for the people inside the stores, the girls working in the stores, like, what is going on?
Yeah, right? They're just like, damn.
Now, she wasn't like putting the ass cheeks on the glass or anything.
Oh,
We're gonna go this way.
Okay, I'm following you.
So you cut through here, and there's a cafe everywhere. So
yeah, this is a very cool cafe we just filmed, guys.
So the cafe thing is what, like a cafe for every 100 people per capita. It's the most cafe per capita is largest in the world. And it's true. They're everywhere.
It is.
But
look
it's amazing.
at this public space.
The ones that don't have anybody in them. On the side streets, I always wonder how they're able to do that.
It's like public space, even down like crowded alleyways. Like there's always that attention. I'm telling you, man, lifestyle. Oh, I've been down here. This is the Marge, right?
Marge Simpson.
Yeah, I've been down here. But it would be good. I'll get some extra Marge content, brush your teeth.
The tree is her hair. And there's also a market hidden in these walls over here. The secondhand market.
So I'll shoot a little Marge content. I mean, how can you be complete without the Simpsons? I know exactly where we are now. All right. Oh, word. All right. Yeah, it's nice over here, man.
This is the Marge Simpson, and the tree is her hair.
Yeah, I'll get it. Let's do this.
Marge Simpson, tree is the hair. Now, this is a secondhand market, so that they set up shop in here and to sell secondhand shoes, clothes, and it'll be out in the street as well, but all these abandoned buildings are. So you come down here, it's really for the locals, you know? I mean, I'm sure you get some backpackers that might stroll through here, need an easy pair of shoes, something quick.
That's the secondhand market, brush your teeth.
Yeah, this is like real secondhand. This is like, might be third or fourth.
But this is what's so great about this town is you'll have like a luxury development across the street from a structure like this. I just don't understand how you could want more, man. I love Tirana. This place is, it's like just full of character.
So all these places, and if you notice, to the right over here, they actually just destroyed some of the buildings. They're building something new.
Okay.
They've been working on it for the last like 2-3 months, taking the buildings down. So new construction, like you can see how dangerous that is just to sit in there.
Oh yeah. But like I said, I've been in many developing countries.
Now this is a street dog because he is tagged.
Yeah,
hello, buddy.
They neutered him. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Don't want to scare him. Look, this whole thing is...
So these are all going to be coming down.
This is part of history right here, guys. It's a wrap.
So once again, we have Dr. Laway. The link will be in the description for his channel.
Yeah, we need to know about him, man. He's
Josh,
Dr. Laway. Yo, why
and
Monkey?
This video will be on the White Monkey Syndicate's channel.
Yeah, we're teaching you how to educate your children.
So we're in between Ruga Doresi and Cavaya Street. So if you live down here, it gets narrower because we're right by the center.
Word.
Whereas if you lived all the way at the top of these streets, it's a 10-minute walk between the two. So you go from a 10-minute walk to a 3-minute walk in between the two streets. So it's very confusing when somebody tells you where, oh, it's on Doresi or it's on Cavaya, your apartments.
All right, youngsters, youngins, youths. We teach them the Englishes. This is Cris4tay.
What up, guys?
If you don't know, you should know. Brush your teeth. And Dr. Laway, he's brand new at this, so we gotta show some crossover support. Support his channel. He's out here doing some good things. He's teaching you how to take care of your fucking teeth. And you guys gotta peep his channel. And let's give him some information.
Sure, just go look up Dr. Laway, Dr. Laway on YouTube. You can find me there.
All right, and
Cris4tay. CRIS, the number 4TAY.
Yeah, you gotta fuck with him, and he'll teach you how to speak the Englishes. Yo, come out to Albania, and you know, I'll father you. I'll raise you like you're my child. What do you think of when you think of Albania? I think of opportunity. I think of a country that's open. I think of a country that wants long-stay expats, that wants people to come and invest, wants new ideas, and is looking towards the West. I think that Albania is a beautiful country with incredible landscapes that can offer a very comfortable lifestyle at a very reasonable price. We will help navigate your journey to becoming an expat in Albania. We're working with some of the top lawyers. We can help establish businesses. We can help you get your residency. We can help you get real estate. We can arrange almost any contact that you might need for the process of moving here in almost any city in the country. We will simplify the process. We'll make it a lot easier for you to move to a country that maybe in the past would have been more of a challenge. With our help, it's going to be a walk in the park.
Brush your face and wash your teeth, son.
Hey, what's up? I'm D from Canada.
Hook up with the New York Nomad if you want a smooth ride into Vietnam or any Southeast Asian countries.
Hey, my name is Aaron. Get in contact with the New York Nomads. If you want to get into Vietnam, hit them up. They'll get you in securely and professionally.
Yo, this is Uncle Hollywood. I'm telling you right now, the New York Nomad got me a job. He's legit. Hit him up. Check him out.
New York Nomad set me up in Vietnam.
Yo, my man got me a job. Come to Vietnam.
Hey, what's up, guys? You thinking about coming to Vietnam? You're not sure where to start. You've heard a lot of things online. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's not. We offer a consulting service where we help you get on your feet in Vietnam. We give you advice on negotiating contracts with employers. We help you with real estate agents, visa agents that are reliable and that you can trust. We help you get started in this amazing country and get on your feet. We help you get into different opportunities that might be more difficult for you if you were just landing in the country on your own. And we help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls and problems that you could have as a newcomer here. We provide you with reliable job recruiters, visa agents, real estate agents, and advice. If you guys are thinking about coming to Vietnam, hit us up for a consultation. We'll help you get started, help you get on your feet, and hopefully you'll love Vietnam as much as we do.